Push back to the protesting area. They refuse. They want to speak to a Waco officer.
So we don't believe we're protesting. We believe we've been here every year, and we've always asked the police officers if we have the right to go and communicate people in this public space. So we don't cause trouble. We don't hurt anyone. We're not threatening anyone. We're just talking to people. We're giving out gospel tracts to people. We have signs. I think you can even ask some of the people over there that are on the other side, and they'll tell you that our behavior has been, maybe a little bit elevated speech, but that's on both sides sometimes. So we are not protesters. We're Christians from Waco that have a desire to communicate the gospel to the people here in this park. This is our opportunity to minister, and we don't want you to infringe on that right. So that's why we waited to hear from you. We're going to let you make that call, and we will do whatever you tell us to do.
Well, from what I'm understanding, there's an area that y'all are supposed to stay in.
Yes, but is that designated by the city of Waco?
Yes.
Okay, so that's changed.
This is an organized event.
Right.
They have to get permit from the city of Waco.
Right.
So in that case, they also had an area that was designated.
Yeah, but we are not sure if they designated that or if the city designated
the city.
So the city's...
We've been knowing about it for about a week now.
Oh, okay. So you're changing the law on us, right?
No.
Okay, so in the rules now, we're excluded from being in a public park and communicating the gospel.
Oh, the park is still public.
Right.
The problem is if you're here and you're causing a scene, that's different.
What defines someone?
That's what we got called on.
But we're not making a scene.
I understand that.
Right.
But if some people or even if the officers who are working security say, hey, we have a group of people, y'all are out here.
Okay.
Y'all say y'all not protesting,
No.
but y'all fall along the lines of that. That's the thing.
We're adjacent.
So y'all have to stay over there.
Well, what if you just assume that we're, and you take our word for it, that we're not protesters? Could you not show us grace and not infringe upon our rights and say, you're just here peacefully communicating with people? I'm going to make it your call. I'm going to let you decide.
I'm going along with the city. I work for the city.
Right.
Okay, if the city said there's a designated space, that's where y'all need to be.
But you're making a judgment whether we're protesters or not, so it is a bit subjective. Can you subjectively judge that we are objectively judge that we are peaceful,
I haven't observed this. Okay, I've been busy answering calls in the city.
And that's probably more important than this. But why are you hanging around for half an hour? See how we behave?
Yeah, I can't be out here for half an hour.
5 minutes? I
can be out here as long as I need to be,
I'll tell you
long.
I'll tell you the problem. You're making a judgment without facts, right? You're making, on the fly, a decision about who we are. You've allocated...
Look, if we got called out here, that means that obviously someone started the mess.
Come on. You don't get called out for the wrong reasons at times?
Well, I'm the one who called him out.
We got called by security,
by police
officers.
Right.
We've had one of our actual officers who's coordinated this.
I don't care about Belmead. I want to hear from Waco. But are you allocating that I'm a protester?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Before she called, one of our actual police officers who's off duty out here asked that an officer come out here. That was about 10, 15 minutes before she called.
Right, but people can call. We're not exactly popular here.
It's an officer that's actually out
here. We're not popular here, but that doesn't mean we're protesters. You have to prove we're protesters.
Why are you being so defensive about just relocating to the
I'm defending my rights. I'm defending my rights. That 42 as last year, and the year before, and the year before that. We've come and we're not protesters. We're communicating the gospel. And I think
what that means.
If
you're doing that, but apparently some of y'all, I don't know who it was, got a little loud and started getting a little vulgar with their language. So with that, would just drive everyone need to be over there.
Why don't you
they can minimize that?
Make a judgment on that, because that's judging us all. You're saying that someone crossed the line, but it's arbitrary. We don't know what that line is. Is it elevated speech? Is that what you're saying?
Do you have a decibel limit that you can appeal to?
Like, tell us what we did wrong. Tell us why you allocate us up.
They're asking that y'all moved over there.
But we were saying we don't want to.
You said y'all want to.
I don't think we need to.
But I'm here as a representative of the city of Waco.
I know.
If there's a space designated for y'all can go.
But y'all as protesters, you're assuming a standard on us.
Well, if they're describing y'all as protesters, then hey,
that's your job to make that call.
No,
I already told y'all. It's a designated area by the city of Waco for protesters, right?
If you say we're protesters,
and if y'all are against this, or if y'all trying to do something other than participate and have a good day out here,
we're having a good day.
We're having a great day.
Yeah.
Then y'all need to relocate. But y'all are being asked by officers who are out here working. Now y'all being asked by the city of Waco to relocate. Now y'all becoming what? Defensive about it. What kind of problem is that?
Should people not be defensive when people are just forcing them into
I'm
situations?
not forcing you into nothing. I'm asking you to. You can either leave the park or go there.
Don't, what
Because I
happens?
do have the right to criminally trespass people.
So if we
Criminally
don't,
trespass a public park
We do it all the time.
during daylight hours for people just walking around.
and talking to people,
And starting trouble.
there's no trouble.
That's the reason I'm out here.
What?
No, you
Ask-
weren't
ask
called
the
because
officer
of
who
trouble.
called you out here
You
what
were
trouble you
called.
caused.
People don't want us here. We're not causing trouble. We really are not. We're not protesters. We're just.
Why do you think I'm out here?
People don't like it.
People don't like us.
And if you're out here causing the scene, they're gonna call.
Ask the officer who called you out here what scene we caused.
First off, if I'm standing here by a trash can and I hear voices elevate, this gentleman is yelling at a veteran that's supposed to help with y'all to put y'all, basically de-escalate situations if y'all don't want to talk to somebody. Now listen, it got raised for no reason. That comes disorderly conduct. If other people are now looking at at y'all, it's causing a scene. A scene that is basically can be very confrontational, can be raised, and that's where we come in as police officers and de-escalate that.
And you did a great
So
job.
listen,
You did a great job in that.
so by de-escalating it, now we are asking you to move. He is officer with the city of Waco. I'm with Belmead, and he's with Leg ISD. If y'all want to talk to a city of Waco officer, correct? That's what you're getting. Now he's telling you either you can move to the designated area, or you can leave the park, or he can criminally trespass you. Those are your three options. We don't want to take y'all. We don't sit here. I'm not sitting here saying that what y'all are doing. Y'all have y'all's own faith. They have their own faith. These two faiths.
Why do they win?
Listen, these two faiths don't collide. They win because they wanted this. They had a permit to come do this.
Is it a public park?
So listen, are you going to listen? This is why with your attitude and with the way your voice is, the way your demeanor is, it's very aggressive. It's very defensive.
Well, I apologize.
You've had
It's
that
the
this
only
whole
face I've
time.
got.
You've had that this whole time. So you have those three options. Either you can leave the park, you can go to the protested area for y'all, or y'all can get criminal trespass. That's what he's telling y'all. And if we have to get more police officers out here, we will, but we don't want to do that. We just want y'all to calmly move to your area. Everybody else has their areas, their tents. Why can't y'all do the same?
Just so we're clear, the crime is.
Y'all are causing a scene, okay? It's too much at this point. It's too much. The city of
I'm
Waco
not
now
asking
wants
what
you
we're
in
doing.
an
I'm asking
area.
what the crime is.
Are you going to
Disorderly
listen?
conduct.
The crime is disorderly conduct.
So if I leave, can they stay?
No, everybody has to go to the same area. Y'all are with the same
But I'm the one
faith.
causing the problem, right?
Y'all all can go to the designated area. That's what they have it for. That's what the city of Waco permit is for. The city of Waco wants that. So now he is abiding by the city of Waco as a Waco police officer.
Sure, and I'm a McLennan County taxpayer.
That has nothing to do with the city of Waco right now. You're
This
a
is a public
taxpayer,
park.
but they have rules and regulations for this park. He is following and abiding by the rules and regulations, and so are we.
So,
That's what we're going to go by.
how about this?
We are done with the conversation. I'm done with the conversation.
If
You have the
other
three
people
options.
If other people that were here increase the intensity level
Yes.
and allow that to happen, should they be escorted off as well?
If somebody else,
Okay,
yes,
that's
they
good. So
will.
these guys, the veteran guys, they've been doing that the whole time, so we can escort them off as well, right?
So listen,
Right?
With y'all.
Yeah.
y'all are going. They'll follow
Standing in
y'all
front
over
of you
there.
is our job.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with
If I've been
you.
belligerent,
When
I
y'all
talk
go,
with you. If I talk to you
we'll go.
politely all day.
So here's the thing. We're not even going to do this back and forth. He said, she said. It's tit for tat at this point. We are all grown adults here.
That's right.
So
We
you
should
could
stand
have.
for our rights.
So you can stand for your rights in your designated area, or you can leave the park at this point. Because that's where we're at. Because we have other places that we have to sit here and patrol, and now we're stuck to this one spot because y'all are refusing to do one thing that a Waco police officer is now asking you to do.
All right, and we will do it.
So thank you.
But
That's
we
all we
wanted
need
to
to know.
push. We wanted to get his qualification that he allocates us. The reason we have to go is he's allocated us as protesters, right?
Correct.
So we can bring that up with his superiors and the city.
Go ahead.
Okay? Fine.
Sure.
Thank you.